Oji.
Hi, good morning. And welcome. Yeah, karibu. You've come exactly on time. Sawa. Karibu. So visit?
Salama kabisa.
Sawa. Karibu kabisa. Good morning. My name is Mutembei, head of civil education. Good morning. My name is Herman.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Manyora. I wear two hats. I am the activist.
My name is Kuni. I'm the secretary to the Advocates Corporate Commission.
Good morning. My name is Handover, head of finance department.
Anti-Corruption Campaign Steering Committee.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Charles Zombe, head of
Acting Head Government Transactions Division.
Good morning. My name is Silas Gitari, Director.
My name is Mukiza Mwenesu, Assistant Communication.
Good morning. General Share Assistant Communications.
Good morning. My name is Mutahi, Government Transactions.
Good morning. My name is Oduor. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Tony, Director of the Office of Housing.
Representative Sir under the
Good morning. Anthony Kibero, Staff Officer of Finance.
Thank you. I think we give our class. Our centers, JT Muturi, for this occasion, because anything and everything that happens, then we have them do it there. First, the Attorney General Emeritus will hand over the reports, the handover report. Makofi kwao. Please clap again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then now the certificate, the handover certificate to the new Attorney General Makofi. Now, when we are done, then we will now, I will now welcome.
Once again, I thank you for your willingness to come and show me the ropes here. Together, let us work to uphold the principles that define our Constitution and to build a future where justice, peace, and prosperity are the rights of every Kenyan. And to everybody else who is in this room today, I'm actually very humbled that my appointment and taking over this office has been supported by many people. And as a good gesture, I'm going to request all my colleagues here that from next Saturday, we will be giving free legal aid, will be an open day with the Department of Public Trustee. And for the first 4 weeks, we are going to work on Saturdays from 8 to 9, 8 to 1 or 2 o'clock to clear all the backlog that is remaining in the Public Trustees Department as a good gesture to the members of the public. And secondly, I know that the AG has been with you here, but Kenyans don't know most of you. So our heads of department will have to be ready to go out there and let Kenyans know you. And for that reason, AG, we are going to start a Sharia space, which will start next week on Wednesday, every other Wednesday from 4 to 5. We will show Kenyans our heads of department and what we do. We will listen to them and dialogue what they expect of us and what we will do. So we hope all Kenyans will join us on Saturdays for the free day to work on the public trustee, and also to join us on Sharia space. We'll not only bring out the heads of department and officers under them, but everybody in the criminal justice system, because we have to work together, just to dialogue with Kenyans and at least tell them what we do and how we can propel the public interest. And finally, AG, people say that the AG's office is not working very well, but I'm shocked that a lot has been going on in here, but nobody knows. When we tried to look at the Probate and Administration Department with a view to digitizing it, I found that we had already put that in place, resources and equipment. So I'm pleased to tell you that we've already started digitizing that, and in 2 weeks, we hope that every Kenyan will be able to search probate administration matters from their homes, and after that we'll work on marriages also, and that will reduce the operational expenses of the office. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be coming back to you to look at our digitized records. We will take the old records and archive them. We will work with somebody, an archivist, to archive them so that we only deal with the digitized copies. So thank you so much, AG, and I hope you'll be with us. And in the first Sharia space, you will be our guest. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What we've been able to achieve within that time was because of you, Lynette, Wambo, that team, Hillary, Chengo. It is because of the effort that all of you put. Keter, all of you really applied yourselves. When we came and said that, and Madam AG, this is something that is very close to my heart. That there are people here who have stagnated in one job group, one grade, for 4, 5, 6 years. I think even more. I think that is a situation that is deplorable. It should never have happened. It's as a result of that I began the process of, because you write to the Public Service Commission. I've just been in a meeting with them this morning. You write to them, they tell you, oh, do this, I don't know, give us what. I tell them, but you don't know those people. You have no way of being able to appreciate the technical capacity and expertise of those people. Let's have a mechanism where within ourselves we will be able to recommend. And they say no. Yet there exists, as all of you know, since 2012, the Office of the Attorney General Act, now Cap 6A, we used to always say number 49 of 2012, and now since the legislative supplement came out, it's chapter 6A. And they say, look, it is not right. But can I disclose something? One of the people that I kept consulting, because I knew it was there in the ODPP, was none other than the Attorney General, Dorcas Oduor. It is a very, for me, I think it's a very fitting fitting appointments that I'm handing over to somebody that I have so much confidence in, who I kept consulting, even during that fight. I know some of you, a few of you are wondering, your doubts as to whether we are going to make it. Because, remember the war that came with the Public Service Commission, from many quarters, including where I am. But don't worry, I was not doing it, I was not fighting an individual. I was doing it because I felt it's only fair that we have an advisory board that will be able to look through, sit and address this very, very unfair situation. That you can have people who put in so much. Sometimes people leaving office here at midnight. Who will appreciate that? How will the Public Service Commission be able to know that there are people who leave office here at midnight, working for government? Not for person, but for government. How do you reward those people when you're out there? So I kept telling people it is not personal. I remember at some point, some people even suggested that now the war has become so vicious. Can you go and try to lobby some other places? I said no. If Parliament, in its wisdom, has agreed with us, and I know many of you contributed. I really appreciate many of you contributed to that. And I'm sure many of you were shocked when none other than His Excellency the President, on the date of the launch of the 24th supplement at Safari Park, off the cuff, out of his prepared speech, took time to recognize that fact. All that I can say is I'm one of the happiest people, because the Attorney General, Dorcas, kept advising me, and I kept asking her, what I would say that you do, I would this, because she was the secretary to the advisory board at the ODPP. I mean, you can't be in better hands. Eh? So, nataka kusema kwa hayo mengi, unajua mimi ni wakati nilikuwa mwanasiasa, naweza zungumza zaidi. So that I don't spoil the occasion. But for me, it's to say a great thank you to all of you. And I'm not going very far, as I'm sure you are all aware. So sometimes when there isn't enough tea here, you can cross over to come and have a cup of tea. And many of you have your telephone numbers. The reason being is I just wanted to be able to know who is doing what, who is pursuing the other, what, meaning this document has come to you. Who did you give to? Because Jane, you give to another person, you give to marriages, you give to societies. Charles Mutinda will have things which are being dealt with by Manuel Bita in Constitutional Division, or Oscar Erendi, and others. Our teams in Mombasa, in Kakamega, in Eldoret, in Nakuru. To all of you, thank you very much. I leave you feeling quite satisfied that I am quite a strong team. And I would want you to continue extending and exerting yourselves even more to ensure that the successes will be even much more than I anticipated. Extend the same support. Many of you are good friends of the Attorney General, I'm sure. I know, I can see when she looks around, she sees very many familiar faces. I can see here, she is quite at home. So please, just let's continue extending that similar support or even more. Because what you do is for the good of the country. And where I am, I'm looking at issues of efficiency in delivery of service. I want to be able to look around and say, the number one is the state law office under the leadership of Dorcas Oduor, the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. Those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, asanteni sana. Hata sipi niseme kwa heri ama ni lakini chai nikisema sawa kwa heri, sasa najua sawa kikombe ya chai pia lakini wacha tuseme, I want to say I hand over to the Attorney General Dorcas Oduor, feeling very, very happy because of the support that you gave me. Na muendelee na mna hiyo. Asanteni sana.